All right, what is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be taking a look at some hair system installations online. Going to be doing some reactions and also kind of breaking down some of the things that are good, some of the things that are not so good. I haven't watched any of these videos, so we might have a group of them that are all amazing, some that are all bad, who knows. Remember, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell below, because that makes sure that people who are suffering from hair loss, that don't know about this stuff, they don't know how awesome it can be, can actually find this channel and get information. Please, I encourage you to do that. Let's jump into the action. All right, so this first one right here that we're gonna look at is from MG4. He is pretty big inside of the space. Let's take a look. So it looks like what he's doing. Oh, first off, look at this. This right here is the results of transplanted hair over 13 years ago. This is a hair transplant, obviously gone bad. One of the reasons that you might not want to get one. Trim down the hair. It looks like this is a lace unit that he's putting on his head. Nice. Man, that looks so good. Got the graduated hairline. Look at when it's close, how incredibly imperceptible it is. Now they're using glue, of course, which means MG4's using glue, which means that, I mean, it's going to be such a seamless transition with lace like this. Won't get that same result if you use tape up front like I do. That's just one of the things that I choose to deal with myself, but still, this is amazing. Look at this right here, like, oh my God. And this is a nice, easy style. Oh wait, one of the things I wanted to point out about this, take a look. So he has a, very receded temples as far as like, you know, there's not that clear kind of line that people are always looking for. He has more of a straight and actually some recession back in here. Now, one of the reasons I actually like this a lot, and people are constantly asking me about temple recession and if you can have a hair system with it and if it looks natural. Well, I think you can, and I think it looks more natural because it's actually imperfect. It doesn't look 100% perfect. That natural recession matches up with the recession of this unit. Yeah, that's so good. I love the density too that he has inside of this unit. It's amazing. It's very light density, but looks great on him and looks proper. Looks proper. My God, look at that hair transplant. That's just sad. So sad. Now this is the key right here. Black hair, bleached knots, which makes it so that there's no strange knotting that you can see, that kind of almost like dotting look. It almost looks like a tattoo in the front. Man, it looks so good. It's amazing. Did such a good job with that one right there. Bravo, MG4. Bravo. I wanted to look at this one. This is an old video by Alpha M that he made, and he's interviewing someone with a hair system. This is from 2014. This is 6 years ago. The technology has changed so much since then. So this right here is the guy after the system. Let's take a look at what they're gonna do. Okay, so we have the system off right here. Here he's talking about a mud mask, and that's actually great. If you guys have not tried a mud mask, PHL Pro Hair Labs makes one. That's fantastic. I really recommend that you try them out. I actually got it, and it's an amazing product. It pulls imperfections out. It pulls all the toxins out, especially, you know, if you're using something like that's got toluene or some other product like that. Definitely recommend a mud product. I actually have a link in my bio that has PHL's dermal mud. Definitely check that out. All right, so let's take a look. Here's the haircut. All right, so they've already got him trimmed up. This guy's actually doing a little bit of blend before, it looks like, and it looks like they're gonna be using another liquid adhesive. Everyone loves the liquid adhesive, man, because it's so natural, and it really does look imperceptible. Like, it's hard to get that with tape. Key to having a good liquid adhesive bond is having the same density of liquid adhesive all over. So it looks like he's got a thin skin, a polyurethane thin skin right here. Let's see how shiny it is. So this is going to be a different look than the last guy. Some people really like polys, some don't, you know. Some people think that they're terrible. They don't work for me. Man, I love seeing people's face after they first get a hair system. They look so happy. They look so happy. Once again, this is a pretty light density unit. Now, let's look at this right here. You can actually kind of see this line right here. I don't think that those are bleached knots, which I think is part of the problem. But let's go in here a little bit closer. So one of the things that it looks like with me, or one of the things that I can kind of see on this unit right here that kind of bugs me, is there's some shininess around the hairline that, you know, I think could be improved. And it looks a little bit dotted, in my opinion, and I think that's because of the non-bleached knots, but it still looks pretty good. I think what the only thing that could really be improved with that, I think they have the density right on that guy. Just let's bleach the knots, and then on top of that, let's also make sure we get rid of that shine factor that he's dealing with inside of this right here. Those two things, and those are super small things that I'm being hyper nitpicky about, but otherwise it looks great. And that was in 2014, man. All right, this next one is from, apparently it's just called Hair Systems. I should have named my channel that, dang. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, here we go. So he's getting fitted for this system. It looks like they've already kind of shaved down his head. They got his sides really short, which I'm not a huge fan of, as you guys know. I don't think it's the best idea, but at least they have a little bit of length up top, which is good. Oh, shoot, man. They're really giving him a fade. All right, so it looks like they're actually using Ultra Hold in this product right here. It's just super hard to put on yourself if you do it. We got a polyurethane. Poly thin skin unit. Yep. Okay. So this is obviously like a thicker density unit, which, you know, already it's pretty thick, but you know, he can kind of get away with it with darker hair, with you know, his beard's really thick. It kind of works. Is it me, or this is interesting? It looks like kind of the front hairline actually has some irregularity, as if it's been cut a little bit. It's not perfectly symmetrical, kind of like that CC shape. It almost looks like there's like a little whoop, which makes it look pretty natural. I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty good. This video is a little bit fuzzy, which is kind of annoying. Got some thinning shears on it for the blending, so this guy knows what he's doing. Not my favorite look, but it's a look, and you know, there's people out there that do this in real life, so that makes sense. Oh my god, the volume. Look at the volume. See, this hair is way thicker than the videos we've seen in the it's that pompadour look, man. It's that pompadour look. You guys know it. So this is interesting. There's like a little bit of shine right here inside of his hairline. It is what it is, you know, being nitpicky here, but that's one thing that could be worked on. I feel like I could be due to sweat, but I don't think that's sweat. I think that's actually the adhesive. You know, the pompadour on him doesn't look too bad. You know, with his dark beard, his dark hair, I feel like he can kind of get away with it. Most people can't. Kind of works on him. The density, you know what? Nah, I'm sorry. Right there, I'm not sold on it now. I think that this right here, this front line, man, it's just so thick. It's so thick and straight across. Like, it looks too perfect. You know what I mean? And I think that's something we gotta stay away from, is being too perfect. And we can change that with the density of the hairline, especially. 1, the overall density. 2, graduated hairlines. 3, the base, or, you know, like how making sure that the front is imperceptible best with, you know, a lace unit. And the shape of the front hairline, you know, that perfect kind of straight across line is just not the most natural look. But you know, I'm also being hyper nitpicky in this right here. Most people probably wouldn't notice it. Like, he can get away with it. He can get away with it. All right, let's take a look at this one. This one was uploaded yesterday. So this is fresh on the YouTube market. Bro, I felt that sadness that he had on his face. He's like, I am bald as heck. All right, so this is, it looks like a poly unit. This is a pretty short video right here. That's done. Here's the thing that I don't like about this unit. I think he looks pretty good. I don't mind this like slick back look right here. I kind of actually really like it. It's a good look. But let's talk about it real quick. There is something inside of this video that kind of bugs me, maybe a little bit. And that's the maintenance that's going to be required of this unit right here. So, you know, most of us have to be concerned with just the front hairline right here up front. Now this guy right here is going to have to be concerned with his front hairline, his sides, both of his sides. He's going to have to be concerned with the 3 different areas. And the reason for that is because when there's no hair on the sides to kind of like mask the blend in, if there's any stuff that comes up, like any part of the unit that starts coming up, he's going to have to either, you know, put some glue down, or he's going to have to, you know, maybe reattach it sooner. It's just going to be harder to maintain. But man, I do love this like slicked back. It's not even slicked back, but just like the pushback look with like longer hair, like longer hair. This is, it's a good look. All right, let's check out this next one right here. This was uploaded just like 3 days ago. This is coming out of Scotland, out of Glasgow. Short video. I haven't seen this guy before. All right, so we're using liquid adhesive. Like everybody's using liquid adhesive, man. That looks like it's a lace unit though. Okay, well, let's stop right here. So, you know, we've been talking about knotting a little bit and how it makes a difference. Here we see someone who doesn't, this does not look like there's bleached knots, I don't think, and it's also not graduated, which the non-graduation also has an effect on it, but it looks like there's little black dots everywhere in his hairline. And that's just adds a little bit less realism. This unit, I think, is a little bit too thick. It's just a little bit too thick. This blend on the side looks pretty great. It really does look pretty great, and he can get away with it. It's more so just the look from the front, like right there. Man, I wish he didn't have these stupid cards right here, but this right here, where my mouse is, it's just a little, there's something about it that's a little bit off-putting. It's just a little too perfect. I think augmenting the shape a little bit. Yeah, you know, I just think that having a graduated hairline for this guy would have been the move. All right, and on to the last one of the day. This one right here is one that was uploaded last month. Makwan Sabir. He's got a couple videos up, but this is the first one that's like a hair system cut in. So let's take a look. This is like a football hype video. This is funny. Man, he's got so much area to cover on his scalp. That's wild, bro. Look at his cheeky smile. One thing to note is because the room is dark that he's in, like the light isn't that bright, it's gonna be hard to really like judge his hairline. Hairlines are really tested in direct sunlight. But I kind of like this. I mean, so far it's a good look. It's a good look. So much slow-mo. Okay, we get it. You're epic. Ooh, the wall 511 plus the gold. I feel like I'm a little bit like watching kind of like hair system porn. Like it's supposed to be somewhat erotic or something. Yeah. So one thing I like about this right here, he's obviously got some recession on his sides, on his temples. We can see it right here, just a little bit. And he's kind of got like a very slight amount of recession instead of the CC, which kind of comes around as like this like loose rainbow kind of shape. This has a little bit more of a pointed look, which it looks, that sells it so much. It really does. And it looks like they did a good job with the density as well. You know, you look at the guys next to him and they all have really like a lot of density. I don't know if these guys have hair systems, but this guy, his density is a little bit less. and it just, it's a good look. You did a good job, man. But once again, we don't actually really know until it's seen in direct sunlight or direct light, which that right there, the light was pretty diffuse. It was pretty dark, so we don't know for sure. Anyways, guys, super fun. I love these videos. You guys love them a lot too, because we can look at it and we can learn from other people, that some of the mistakes, some of the really things that they do well, all that kind of fun stuff. We learn as a community how to be better. I'm just excited that there's more videos like this that are coming on YouTube. The market is really starting to, I really think it's starting to expand, and I'm excited to be in it with you guys, and you know, have some kind of voice that we can speak to these companies, and we can start making better products and better marketing and things like that. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell below, all that jazz. You know the deal. And you know, if you want to join me in this right here, take a look at my Patreon down below. We got some stuff going on, and I will talk to you soon.